What's going on out there to the beloved? We dealing with another YouTube exclusive today. You understand what I'm saying? Today we touching on the occult anatomy of the human body. And to me, this is important for us to talk about because we had to respect and honor the body and the vessel that, if you want to call it God or the creator or whatever, put us, our spirit into. This body is a container, but although we just look at it as, a vessel or things like that, and we say crazy shit like, this world is not my home, I'm just passing through. The flesh is carnal and it's evil and this, that, and the third. People come up with crazy things as if the temple that we was given was not holy. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to get biblical because I don't want nobody to confuse my standpoint on life. I don't believe none of that biblical crap. But at the same time, I take gain from every aspect of life. What I can take, anything else I cannot discard, and throw it in the dumpster. Okay. So what you got to understand is our body is it's a miraculous, it's a miraculous vessel. You understand what I'm saying? From stretching out to, losing and gaining weight, being able to bring another life form into this world when you're a female, the healing aspect. You don't have to do too much nothing but sleep and your body will heal on its own. The threshold your body can take if you just train your mind. And that's the main thing we're going to be dealing with today is the mental aspect, because once you got the mental done, that's 90% of the battle won. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so we dealing, like I said, we dealing with the occult anatomy of the human body. We switching up gears because, like I told y'all before, I don't want y'all to think I'm a one-trick pony. Even though I master the historian and the political arenas, I like to delve in different parts. So with my family, if they ain't understanding or if they wouldn't really hip to this part of the learning curve, I'm saying, I'm glad I can go ahead and lead you in that direction. First and foremost, I got to give a shout out and praise to the ancestors for putting me in a position I'm in, gracing me with this knowledge so I can spit it to my people. Hopefully y'all take the knowledge and bringing that to somebody else that I might not be able to reach. Thank you for the master teachers who have been with me, who shaped me and molded me to be who I am today, Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, Ivan Van Sertima, Drusilla Dungy Houston, Francis Chris Wilson, Sharshi McIntyre, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey. The list goes on and on and on and on, family, okay? So I'm gonna come on up out of here. Oh, before I do, I gotta do my thing. Now, y'all see the rolling banner down there. Y'all make sure y'all support the brother, man. I got my cash app and my email. I appreciate the family who have been supporting me. You know what I'm saying? I see that the message has been getting out to the people in a major way, and I see that y'all responding in a positive light. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do to get out there, if you got to beat the pavement to get these people out here and get our people on the right wave, man. Niggas still lost thinking they, voting going to get the job done. Listen, that's not, you can't just bank on one thing, okay? The voting is not going to be the only thing that get us out this fucking situation. You know what I'm saying? That if you want to use it as a catapult, even though if you don't have your own representatives, I don't see how that's going to go nowhere for you. But, that's not the message today, okay? So without further ado, I'm finna go ahead and go in, family. Now you see, I think this is the Kabbalistic tree, and I got this because it kind of deals with, it hints into, what we're dealing with today. So you see, if you know the Masonic order, okay, the two pillars right here, Boab and what was it, Boab and Jackin. Okay, those are the two pillars in the Masonic order, and usually they black and white. Now the black and white, if you go to the tile floor, the checkerboard tile floor, the black and white represents the spirit and the matter. And even though they stole this damn concept from Egypt, okay, I can take you straight to to any temple, the Karnak temple, the temple of Luxor, Petamak, and anything else, and they got two pillars or two tekens sitting out in front of every temple, which represented duality, whether it be male and female, night, dark, good, bad, up, down, left, right. It was the law of, I don't want to say opposites, but what do you call complements? Okay, the law of complements. And if you look at a sine wave, okay, anybody know what that is? Oscar, when the sine wave is oscillated, you know what I'm saying? It's in harmony. You got perfect duality. You got 70, positive 70 up, negative 70 down after it hit the midpoint, the tangent. And I don't want to go too far off and say, because I don't want to lose nobody. But the sine wave is, it's dealing with the wave, okay? And they use that in technology, or if they want to check the extended, how you say, the extended look on some kind of technical output. You know what I'm saying? So the electricity, like I say, when it's oscillated, it goes at a harmonic balance. See what I'm saying? It goes up. If it hits 70, 70 volts or whatever up, I don't want to say volts, but if the positive aspect hits 70, then the negative aspect has to hit 70 for it to be oscillated because it's a balance. So you see what I'm saying? Then it got the tangent line, which is the zero. You know what I'm saying? So you got the zero line and you got the way to hit up, stop, go down, hit up, stop, go. So that's complement. Okay, just like as above, so below. This shit is all, it all reprimand and go hand in hand with each other. Okay. Now we're going on to the next thing. All right, now we're dealing with the brain. So you got three parts of the brain. You got your reptilian brain, your limbic brain, and you have your neocortex. Okay. Now the reptilian brain deals more with the instincts. Okay, fight or flight. Getting food. And that's pretty much damn near on the medulla oblongata. Okay, that's like I say, fight or flight. Food, territory, mating. For sex and things like that. See, so it's the basic levels of life. I don't want to call it lower aspects, because but it's the basic aspects of life, pretty much. Okay, then you got the next step up is the limbic brain. And I think that's dealing inside the more of the hippocampus and things like that, because I think the hippocampus deals with memory and this, that, and the third. So the limbic system, you're dealing with the emotions and the feelings and the memory. Okay, that's called the mammalian brain. So you got your reptile brain, your mammal brain, then you got your God brain. Okay, the neocortex. Now that's for your rational thinking. Your more advanced level of thinking. You see what I'm saying? So when you listen, so in the Bible and in religions, I ain't gonna even just say in the Bible, because if you go to the Hindus and shit, they all got these trinities. See what I'm saying? You got the Trinity. Okay, so that's an aspect of the Trinity. See, God sits on the mountain. Every time Moses or Jacob or somebody wanted to go talk to God, they had to go on the mountaintop. See, the mountain is the high place. Jesus was crucified on Golgotha or on Calvary. See, so the mountain, that's the head, because Calvary or Golgotha, when you translate that to English, that means place of the skull. So the crucifixion took place in the skull. All right. And I broke this down on my last lecture, one of my first lectures I did. Damn it, I can't think of what it was. I think it was I don't know what it was, y'all, but shit, I put the link up top. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can go check that out. But anyway, it's dealing with Jesus and how he pretty much represents the aspects inside of you. Got 33 vertebrae in your back. Jesus, when he died, he was 33. Again, when I say when he was crucified, it was in Golgotha, the place of the skulls. He was crucified between two thieves, the eyes, and the pineal gland. You see what I'm saying? And even in his teachings, he said, if thine eye be single, eye, not eyes, if thine eye be single, the third eye, then your body will fill with light. What the fuck is he talking about there? You know what I'm saying? He's talking about the third eye, because he's an aspect of the human body. See, so when it say Christ is inside of you, if you want to believe it, okay? Because the thing is, y'all gotta understand, Jesus was born, but Christ rose. You see what I'm saying? Jesus Christ was not his name. Christ was a title. See, and I didn't even told y'all that Christians was as far back as 200 BC in Serapis worship. Okay, the followers of Serapis was called the bishops of Christ. So if Christ was this man's last name, how the fucking 200 BC we got Serapis, who they call Christ, who did the same thing Christ did? How is this not the same person? You see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get up out the psychosis and really take a look at this. Now, in your brain, you have cranial nerves, okay? And not only that, in your brain, you got the spinal cord. Now, the spinal cord is represented by the river. Okay, the sacred river. And in the Revelations, it tells you that it was a river and it was a tree on either side of the goddamn river. Okay. And it bore 12 fruit. It bore 12 fruit. So now, what is that coming from? The spinal cord carries the cerebrospinal fluid to bathe the spine. See what I'm saying? It leaks down from the brain. It goes down into the spinal fluid. I'm sorry, into the spinal cord. The spinal fluid does. Now, in your brain, you got the cerebrum. So you got two hemispheres of your brain, the right and the left. Okay, inside the brain you have convolutions, or like I said, cranial nerves, which that the 12 fruit in the Bible is alluding to. So the 12 fruit in the Bible is talking about the 12 cranial nerves in your brain and the river that flows between, because the spinal cord is between the cerebrum. Okay, the cerebrum is represented by the tree. And even you got a nerve in your brain called the vagus nerve. That's the longest nerve ending that comes from the brain. It protrudes from the brain down to the spinal cord, and it stops at the abdomen. And it sends signals and messages to each and every one, damn near all of your organs. And that's another case that I'm gonna make, because a cult, listen, don't get spooked out by a cult. Cult is the root word of culture. That's just the way people do things. Okay, so the black culture, the white culture. So cult is the root word of culture. Okay, not only that, when you're dealing with a cult, okay, OCCULT, you look at the word oculus, OCCULUS, which is just your eyes, vision. So it's the hidden way people do things. And I know why they hide it, because they stole a lot of the shit. They stole all the shit. Okay. Now, like I say, the reptilian brain, see, that's why in the Bible, they always talking about you got to sacrifice an animal or something. They ain't talking about no real damn animal, y'all. They talking about the animal brain, because you got to sacrifice the lower self in order to rise to your highest nature. Okay. And that's what it was saying in Romans 12:2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Listen, everything that function below the neck is ran by your mind. Okay. When you a baby or embryo, the first thing developed is your brain. Okay. And everything else stems from that. No pun intended, because you got the brain stem. But everything else stems from that. Okay. So before you do anything, you got to get your damn mind right. That's 90% of the damn battle won. 90% mental, 10% physical. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you can meditate on, you can manifest that. You see what I mean? Now, I ain't trying to get spooky with you niggas, but I'm just trying to bring some common sense to the thing. If you want to go make a sandwich, the first thing that come, you get an idea, you get hungry, your mind tell you, say, man, I'm finna go make it. Now, you run through in your head how you gonna make it, whether you gonna put bread, whatever the case may be, but you have to do that. Anything that's on this earth today, nigga, it had to start in somebody's mind first. You talking about a chair, you talking about a bed, nigga, a TV, it all started in your mind first, okay? That's the motherfucking blueprint on how you supposed to get this shit right. Nigga, you don't just go start building shit, okay? You don't just go, nigga, you gotta have first in your head, then you put it on paper. That's the manifest. You drawing it out. You know what I'm saying? Bringing it to life, and then you come to the physical aspect. Okay, when you done laid the shit down. Now I said all that just to say this, man. Everything starts and ends with your mental. The man that say he can and the man that say he can't, they both right. Okay, both of them right. If you think you can, nigga, that's more than half the battle won. If you think you can't, well, nigga, well, there it is. You know what I'm saying? You more than likely you're not gonna do it. Okay, so that's what I want to get into, man. We got to stop being so spooky with this shit and look at it from a scientific perspective. This shit, listen, the reptile brain, mammalian brain, all of that is dealing with the phases of your brain below the neocortex. Okay, that's all it is. Now, with this, we dealing with the colostrum. Okay, and that's what I was going to tell y'all about before. See, the colostrum is with the breastfeeding is come from. You know what I'm saying? So when the woman is, when the woman has her baby, or before she has her baby, she starts getting, she starts lactating, and the lactate is the colostrum. Okay, now that come from that, all of that come from the endocrine system. Okay, because that's got to do with your hormones and shit. Okay. Now, the colostrum is a milky or goldish yellow. Hold on. Colostrum is a milky or goldish yellow fluid which produces in women after the baby is born in order to breastfeed. This has a link to raising the child's IQ and other positive aspects, such as raising the child's immunity. Now, listen, Okay, now y'all niggas know. See, that's where you get Santa Claus. See, Santa Claustrum. See, because what does Santa Claus do? He bring the children. I'm sorry, he bring the presents to the children, right? See what I'm saying? And he comes down the chimney. So now the chimney, if you just symbolic, y'all. Now, I mean, damn, that's what I'm, man. Sometimes I gotta look outside the goddamn box. Symbolically, the chimney is up here, the highest place, your brain, your head. He comes down the chimney in order to bring the kids bring the kids presents. That's the same damn thing as colostrum. So see, all they did was symbolize colostrum and put it as a anthropomorphic form. Okay, and of course the child is your baby because your child is getting the gift of nutrients and immunity and all this other kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? So you that's what I'm saying. You got to look at your body and understand the greatness that this vessel does for you. Not only, man, your child, you got to understand this, okay? Your child can't just eat and drink any motherfucking thing. And your colostrum that come out of your wife or whatever significant other, that colostrum is tailored specifically for that child, okay? It's tailored specifically for that child. I mean, that's just great. You didn't have to think about this shit. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to ask and praise nobody for this shit. Nigga, half the people didn't even know that this what it is. And now you niggas got this Similac and shit, wondering why these babies growing up like goddamn gremlins and shit. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn sick all the time. Teeth and shit are all falling out. See, that's because you done got away. See, them white women and shit, and them white women and shit, they needed that Similac, okay? Because they couldn't produce that. That's why in them slave times they had the black woman breastfeeding the white child. That's just facts, okay? I don't give a damn. You can feel any damn way you want, nigga. That's facts. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at the fact that it happened. That's what you do. But see, I know, like I told y'all, it's a lot of bitch ass niggas out there in the community. So instead of you getting upset at the fact that it happened, you'll get upset at the fact that somebody told you it doesn't happen to try to get you a work. See, you niggas is backwards. But anyway, I'm gonna get back on this. So now you got the pituitary gland. Hear me out now. That's part of the endocrine system. Now you got the pineal gland and the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland deals with growth and different things like that. Okay, so the metabolism, you know what I'm saying? It makes sure you don't grow up to be 9 fucking feet tall, and fucking up your body and shit. It's your body's it's the body's meter. Okay, it's the body's meter. It releases different hormones and kicks back. And see, the pituitary and the pineal gland is looked at as the sun and the moon. The pineal being the masculine aspect, the pituitary gland being the feminine aspect. Okay, so the sun and the moon. All right, and then you got other, it's different things. We're not gonna get on all that right now, but all you need to know is the endocrine system with the pineal, the hypothalamus, the pituitary, the thalamus, not the thalamus, thyroid, and different glands like that. They produce the hormones. Okay. Now it's just funny, not funny, but it's very ironic that the pituitary gland is looked at as the feminine aspect, and that's what helps bring out the colostrum, so the baby, can have that life-giving, that divine nutrients from the mother. Okay, so I mean, I'm just showing y'all nothing happens as everything is divinely in order. You see what I'm saying? And even though your crazy ass book try to tell you a sinner and that your body is carnal and it's flesh and it's that's some silly shit. Okay, that's somebody that don't want, because they understand that when you talk to yourself, listen, your body is 75. I should have put that in the lecture. Your body is 75% water. Okay, this earth is 75% water. Hear me out now, because we're dealing with the fluids of the system. Okay, now the moon is what take control of the tides of the ocean. You see what I'm saying? Now listen, we just told you that I just told the pituitary gland was looked at as not the real moon now, because I know with some spooky niggas, I'm talking about symbolically what it represents in the human body is the moon. And you see how the pituitary gland helps the flowing of the fluid to help breastfeed the baby. See, so this shit is all connected, my nigga. Okay, it's all connected. Now, and another point I want to make on the water is is the water is the number one substance that holds the most memory on molecule wise. Okay, so now if you 75% water and you telling yourself I'm a sinner every day, or I'm evil, or I'm carnal, or I'm nothing but negative talk, then how the fuck do you expect something good to come out of anything? You see what I'm saying? They see the people who done put this psychosis together understand that they can get you to bring about your own demise. You carry yourself through a self-defeating manner, okay? A counterproductive way. You talk negative to yourself. That shit ain't gonna help you out. It's not, and then they try to tell you, well, when you call yourself a god or this, you think too high of yourself, that's arrogance. Bitch, you can call me what the fuck you want, nigga, but you ain't finna give me the call. I'm not finna call myself no fucking sinner, and it's pedophile priest and shit out here saying that they the man of God. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Okay? So I'm not gonna deal with it. All right, so we got a good understanding of how this pituitary gland, produces the life-giving and life-sustaining and hear me out now. Wait, before I forgot. Now hear me out. Now, the colostrum is a milky or a goldish yellow fluid. Now, when you go to the Bible, it say that you're gonna come to a land of what? Milk and honey. Talking about the woman again. See, and then when you go to the Israelites, hear me out. When you go to the Israelites, they were supposed to be fed manna from heaven, up high, heaven. They was fed, the children of Israel was fed manna from heaven. Nigga, that's the same thing. Milk and honey, and then they call colostrum fluid bee stings. And part of that is because I was just reading testimonies. They say when the baby is latching on, it felt like daggers or some shit that was going on. But but another step to that on the bee sting is what the bees produce, nigga. Honey. Okay, so you see the milk and the honey shit. You see where it's coming from. I can't make this shit up, man. Okay, now we still dealing with the reptilian brain, and I brought this out because as you can see, now what is an alligator, y'all? An alligator is a reptile. Okay, let's just skip all the spooky shit. The alligator is a reptile. Now, if you look at what's in Horus' hands, he got snakes, scorpions, like a lion, well, I don't know if that's a deer or some kind of gazelle or something, and standing on top of the reptile, the reptilian brain. So I told you that the limbic system is the mammals, okay? So the lion is a mammal, nigga. The gazelle is a mammal, nigga. Okay, the cobra and the crocodile is a damn reptile, okay? So you can see that he's rising, and that's God best right there. You see Horus, so he's rising to his godship, okay, by standing over the bullshit, basically the lower aspects of life. See, this what symbolism can do for you. Now, if you're just looking at, that's some demon shit, they holding snakes and he's standing on crocodile. See, no, nigga, you spooky. Now, you niggas can go out there and drink blood of Christ and eat the flesh, okay? You niggas can go out there and, damn niggas to hell and put curses and spells on niggas. That's not evil. That ain't got, but when you go look just a picture, y'all niggas quick to say, nigga got some horns on this. Oh, that's some demonic, that's the devil. That's the man. Well, I can show you pictures of Jesus. Baby Jesus over there in Italy and shit, where Mary and Jesus got horns on, nigga. And this picture was done in the 1500s. So if that's the case, nigga, don't be saying it for one aspect and don't say it for the other aspect. Okay, this nigga Jesus was a whole goddamn sorcerer and a magician and a warlock and shit. All right, this nigga is a combination of Dionysus and Adonis and all of these other Greek freak characters. See, but y'all want to talk about what you see in Egypt, and you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. That's the crazy thing about it. The niggas don't even know what they be talking about. Okay, these same people couldn't even tell you that there's 3 parts of your brain. They don't know about no damn reptilian brain, but they don't know nothing about no anatomy. But they can tell you that it's evil and what's not evil. Man, see them kind of niggas. That's just like with politics. I don't talk about politics with certain people just because they ignorant. I mean, it's just it's stupidity. They say the same thing that they hear off the TV or the radio or their favorite celebrity. But if you ask them, what's your reason? Niggas ain't even got no mind that they see. That's the reptilian brain at work. You don't think, you just, it's just instinct. It's just instinct. You just instinctually go do it. Anything else that if you go on Twitter and it's a damn post that can be real simple, but it got 13,000 likes, and you see the same post and somebody got 2, then instinct tell you I'm gonna go with the one that got a lot. I mean, it's no thought process in a lot of you niggas' movements, and I'm gonna just say that. Y'all talk about now the reason why, and I'm gonna jump off of this, but I gotta show you how the reptile mind think, and then you niggas talking about it's reptilian people out there. Man, shut the hell up. See, that's that spooky shit I'm talking about. You gotta understand science. You gotta understand the world you live in, because if you dealing with these crackers, they understand what the real reptile brain and what they mean when they say reptilian people. They just talking about people that stay on the lower aspect of life, cause wars for their material gain. Go out to these poor countries and rape on little kids and do experiments on them because they know that it's not a government. See, that's reptile like. That's not God like. That shit that's low. That's lowly. You see? So niggas talking about, it's people out there with reptilian heads and man, nigga, listen. Even if it was people out there with reptilian, I'm worried about the crackers that's running the bitch. I have yet to see a reptilian on TV, calling shots. I have yet to see a reptilian go over there and commit genocide or Holocaust on our goddamn people. I have yet to see that. So until I see a reptilian, my nigga, I'm not dealing with that. What I'm dealing with is the crackers who stay in their reptilian brain. Okay? Now, if you want to go get spooky and wait till, then you go do that. I'm not, but see, on this channel, we don't do that shit. I'm breaking the shit down so you can understand from a reality point of view. Real. See, that's the reality is real, nigga. You niggas is in fantasy. See, fantastic. Y'all want some fantastic shit. Fantasy. I'm not gonna get, the only fantastic shit I'm gonna give you is black liberation, bitch. And I'm gonna show you how they stole everything from us. Starting with this right here. Now, like I said, you see the reptilian brain. Okay? And you see Horus standing on the reptiles, holding reptiles and mammals. That's showing you he's coming to his God self. Okay? When you can let go of the lower, when you ain't worried about, the things that go on social media, when you're not worried about, when you over the petty shit that goes on in everyday life. Okay, see, then you coming into your godship. Okay, now listen, this is the fundamentals of the reptilian brain. Thinks about survival. Okay, see, and when you think about survival, you just is they gonna like me if I post this? Is the team gonna like me? Are they gonna think, man, fuck you and that team? That's what I say. Let me come on. See, y'all niggas is weak. I'm just saying, bro, that shit is weak. Niggas is always worried, but you claim that you your own boss and shit, but you worried about what another motherfucker talking about. Oh man, I don't know if I should do that, man. It's just I got a job to see mortgage your morality. Nigga, if it's the truth, it's the truth. Okay? Now I understand we gotta do what we gotta do, nigga. But I'm just saying, if you at this time, if you bitching and moaning about us not being in the position we in, but you working for the cracker, okay? You can't say what you want to say because the cracker take your allowance away. Bitch ass nigga, you need to get the fuck. We don't even need to be dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you hypocritical. You want shit to change, but want shit to stay the same at the same time. Okay? You don't want to speak. You don't want to exercise the truth because even though it's right, because of the fact that, these demons, these crackers and shit take the rug out from up under. And you don't have and that's the thing about it. You niggas don't have no skill, no nothing. You don't have nothing to offer your community. That's why you got to go on the other side. You have nothing to offer your community because all you do is think about survival. Okay? Reptilian. Okay? On the lookout for threats. Okay? So that's just territory. Fight or flight. Quick to attack. See, that's why when you go to Christian people or religious people and you just ask them just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with the book, They get upset. They can't talk about it no more. They get offended. They quick. They quick to attack you. Well, I just believe because it's just. Well, that's what it is. But that don't mean that it's right. Just because you believe some shit don't mean that it's right. Okay? Every piece of information that enters your brain passes through the reptilian brain. If messages are too complex or we perceive them as threatening, our response comes from the reptilian brain, not our more evolved critical thinking area. See, that's what I'm saying. Anything that challenges that's what cognitive dissonance come in. It stops right there at the reptilian brain. It don't even get a chance to go to the limbic system. Damn, how do I feel? You don't even want to see how you feel about it, because if I said, well, damn, in Deuteronomy 22, 28, and 29, it say that a man can rape your daughter, and only if he caught, then he give you the father, not the mother. Fuck the mother. That's what it give the mother 50 shackles of silver. I mean, the father 50 shackles of silver and gold, and then he got to rape the daughter because he got to marry the daughter because he raped her. Now, what sense does that make? And he can't leave her. Now, your daughter get raped by somebody, and then she can't leave him. Like she asked for it or something. See, when you go and talk to people, that reptilian brain say, "Oh, I don't know about that, man." And I look into it, but I ain't got time right now. See, that's the response you get. You see what I'm saying? Or when you ask a motherfucker, well, damn, God said, let there be light on the first day, but he didn't create the sun, the moon, and the stars until the fourth day. So what lit the motherfucking world up the first 3 days? Oh, man, well, see, we can't look at light like that. We got to look at light like, Jesus was man, come on now. See, that's the kind of shit that you're going to come into when you dealing with people fucking with their reptilian brain. Because anybody who on their neocortex will say, well, damn, the only time I know about light is shit, the sun is what give me light. Then dumbass people say, well, the moon. Well, bitch, if you knew, the moon only is shining because the sun is shining on the moon. So if there is no sun, then there would be no shine coming from the moon. And just think about it, nigga. It's a solar system, a system that's based on the sun. So if it is no sun, there is no system. I mean, bro, you would think we stand back in the 1500s in medieval Europe the way some of you niggas is acting. Like you can't just pick up a phone and fucking look this shit up yourself. It's not hard, my nigga. Like, this shit is not hard to. And you just got to have some kind of capacity to distinguish the bullshit from what's real. If you can't do that, man, that's your fault. I can't help you on that. You know what I'm saying? But we moving on. Now, hold on. Okay. Now, what this is, I want to show you that this is the corpus callosum. Now, in between your brain, so you got like I told you, got the cerebrum. Okay. Now you got the cerebrum, which is the two hemispheres of the brain. When you cut that down the middle, you got the corpus callosum. Now, inside the corpus callosum, now, family, you got the thalamus, you got the pineal, you got the pituitary right there, medulla oblongata. Now, that's just like the damn the eye of Horus. This is what, so for y'all thinking that African people didn't have sense, are you serious? Like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all talking about religion. This wasn't no religion, nigga. This was science. There was no religious aspect when they carved some shit, you best believe that they had a scientific principle behind it. Okay? This is not just for, a motherfucking sketchbook. Motherfuckers just sketching shit together and creating some religion. No, that's not what this is. Just creating symbols and a religion out of the symbol. No, they understood the brain. Okay, our ancestors understood psychology. They understood anatomy. They understood science. They understood agriculture. Astrology. The astrology. What is that other astrology and whatever? They understood the sun, the moon, and the stars. They understood that, or they wouldn't have been navigating to Australia and goddamn Americas. Navigating to Papua New Guinea and Japan and China. Man, our people was prolific on that water. They was prolific on this. They understood the east and the west, the north and the south, because every time you look at somebody who died in the canoptic jars, or even if you go on to Osiris, paintings, the canoptic jars stood for the north, south, east, and west. It was always 4 jars. And that's where that's where they get them 4 gospels from: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And then when you look at the gospels, they all got a zoomorphic energy. So I mean, one of them a bull, one of them a lion, one of them an angel, and one of them is a bird or something like that. I think that's the same thing in Egypt. But I'm gonna get off this. So y'all, I just had to show you that because this is not this wasn't no mistake. Oh, they just because it looked good. They had the eye with the makeup. They weren't makeup. No, bitch ass nigga. They understood the brain. Okay, they understood the medulla oblongata being the reptilian part of the reptilian brain. See what I'm saying? They understood the limbic system, the neocortex. They understood all of that. The pituitary, the pineal. Now, in your head, in your brain, you got something called the amygdala. Okay, the amygdala. And that is a part of the brain that part of human brains we share with birds. So that's why they call you bird brain. Amygdala is AMYGDALLA. Amygdala. Okay. So that's why he got the cobra and the vulture up top, because it's not only the feminine aspect, because the vulture was feminine as well as the snake. The snake was feminine also. That's why jet. Okay, so you can see that they had a profound understanding, because we still call it bird brain today. We still call it bird brain today. So you understand that it had to be a concrete law in order for them to deify, not deify. No, yeah, they did. They deify because that was one of their goddesses. To deify the vulture, because they understood the parallel that the bird had with the human, that the snake, which is the reptile, the reptilian brain, has with the human. Now, and then the bird and the snake, they both lay eggs. So, I know they said that, birds, birds, some birds, not reptile, whatever, however the hell they said, whatever you want to call it, goddamn it, they both lay eggs. Okay, and if you look at a bird's legs, they got them, the scales and shit. So they try to say like velociraptors and shit like that. I think, no, was it pterodactyls or raptors? One of them was kind of like bird. I mean, I know the pterodactyl was a bird, but certain pictures of the velociraptor had, wing, like feathers and shit on them. You know what I'm saying? So you can see the correlation to, and if it was dinosaurs, I just want to, because I'm kind of iffy about that, but how they put it, you know what I'm saying? So you can see the familiarity with the bird and the reptile. Okay, so that's why they kind of in the same classification as far as what the Egyptians looked at. You know what I'm saying? The amygdala is close to the medulla oblongata, I do believe so. And like I said, the medulla oblongata is the stem closest to the reptilian part of the brain. And every process that you get goes through the reptilian brain first, then it goes to the limbic. Okay. What is this? Fight or flight. Okay, now you're going to how do I feel about this? Then the neocortex is saying, okay, let me think about this further, so I see if I can create a win up out of this. Okay, so I'm gonna come on. But like I say, fam, this is not this. I don't do feel good shit. I don't do feel good. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. Okay, it's either I know it or I don't. It's either that it happened or I didn't. And from what I'm looking at, this shit is clearly. I mean. There is no getting around this. All right? There is no getting around this. Okay? I don't give you no feel good sessions. I give you facts. Okay? Now, that's what I was going to show you. Now, right here in the cerebellum. Okay? Now, the cerebellum right here, this is like a little tree growth. It looked like a little tree back here. You see what I'm saying? Now, you come here. And now, what y'all got to understand is man and woman. I just say man because, but man and woman is an inverted tree. Okay? It's an inverted tree. See, so our roots and shit is up top. And then it branches down. You see what I'm my bad. Hold on. Yeah. And then it branches. So you got the brain. And then what is the brain? It sends the roots out. See what I'm saying? but we just inverted. We turned inside out, but it's the same thing. We look at our hair when we got afros. I mean, that's and then when I know you can't see it, but you got your brain. Then your brain got the spinal cord, and you got all of the different branches and shit that just go to different spots of the. And I'm gonna show you how that's also uh retrospect to the power grid with the how the nation is built with the wires, the power grid wires, from the utility poles to the transmission poles, all from the the energy distribution center. Okay, so we're gonna deal with that. And like I told you before, even in your brain, you got the vagus nerve, which we finna touch on, and the vagus nerve is the longest nerve, and it starts at the brain, ends at the abdomen. Okay, and they even said that the vagus nerve is supposed to nourish the pineal gland. See what I'm saying? As well as the other organs in the body. So and it's called the tree of life. So if we just look at this as a human, here's clearly gonna be the head. That's the afro. Okay. Here's the spinal cord. Here's all of the veins and the art and everything that stems from the ganglia and all of that, in order to feed the certain, what do you call, not endorphins, but the certain chemicals in your body that you need, whether it be for the spleen, the pancreas, the heart, because people don't know, you got neurons in your heart. Shit, you got like 40,000 neurons. Now the neurons are supposed to be in your brain to help you think. But now, have you niggas ever said, man, my heart is heavy? Or well, I'm just out there, my heart is heavy or something like that. Well, that's because or you say, I had a gut feeling. Nigga, the vagus nerve, like I said, stem from the brain, comes all the way down to the abdomen. So there you see that even inside of you, your organs and shit, just like in church, you got the organs, you play the organs, and in your body you got organs, okay? Everything is musical, okay? You got to leave this earth. You try to leave on a good note. Is that right? Okay, what is a note other than a musical, striking a musical chord? Okay? I mean, leave on a high note. I got so many different other references I could take, but I'm just showing you how everything is everything in one. Everything is synonymous. You see what I'm saying? So, the vagus nerve, when you say I got a gut feeling. Well, nigga, the reason you got a gut feeling is because your stomach, usually, this part of the body to get it before your head can register. It's because you feel the shit. You got more neurons in here than you damn near got in your head. See what I'm saying? So your whole body is a thinking, it takes on a mind of its own when it needs to. Okay, and I got another lecture that I'm going to put down, what it means to be a child of the sun. Because what we need to understand is how that sun impacts us, whether we say that, oh, I don't want to get darker, I don't want to go out. Bitch, you stupid. Okay, that is now too much of anything is not good. Okay, so just like it's law of company, just like the sun can heal you, goddamn it can kill you. Just like the snake venom the same venom that can heal you can kill you. Most of the time when you get bit by a snake, you got to go to that same snake to get the antibodies. See what I'm saying? So in that case, you looking at the sun, and it does have dual aspects. All right, but when you look at the sun from an African standpoint, first of all, you got to understand what 7-dehydrocholesterol is. Okay, that, and then I know y'all niggas know vitamin D, but you have different variations of vitamin D within the epidermis of your skin. Okay, and like I said, I'm gonna get into all of that, but basically, what I want to help you understand is that UV, although it's detrimental to some races, to the African race, that can be your damn medical doctor. You can have a fucking tumor in your body that you didn't even know about, and by the time that sun and all the chemical get to acting on your body, that should have been done washed away through your excretory system. Whether it be your feces or your urine or whatever, or whatever the case may be. Okay, but I'm just showing you how that sun and the nature of things. Once you understand it and know why it's important, you won't make these silly mistakes. Silly, I mean, they real silly. Okay, now I'm come on up out of here and go to the next. Now this is what I'm showing you: the nervous system. Okay, now this is the intact nerve. Now here you can see. Okay, so of course that's where the brain would be, and then you see where it come down to the spinal cord and how it branches off, just like a tree. That's just like this right here. You got the top. Okay, you got the top. Okay, and then you got it branching out. You know, roots is just going out to different parts of the body so it can, you know, nourish or, you know, send messages because you got fire in your brain. Okay, and then that's another thing I want to touch on too. Okay, in your brain you have copper and zinc. Those are the two major conductors of electricity. Okay, you have that in your brain, so you got electrical impulses just going out. And anytime you get the electric, so nigga, if you didn't have electricity in your body, you'd be done. Okay, the electricity, the impulses shoot through the damn spine and go to different. So if I want to raise my hand, there's an electrical impulse. My brain saying raise the hand. See, so it's not me. See, that's why they say it's, you know, the spirit, because nigga, if I had like a stroke or something, right? Then it's hard for me to explain when I'm you know, functioning right now, don't have a stroke. It's hard for me to explain what raised my hand. But when you lose the ability to tell yourself to walk, talk, raise, see, at that point you understand. You know, you get it. See what I'm saying? And I just, you know, because my grandfather had a stroke, and you know, I know different people who done had debilitating occurrences in their life to where, you know, they can't move like they used to. And at that point, it's easier to explain what you lost than what you have. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now this is what I was telling you about the vagus nerve. It protrudes from the skull and has both sensory and motor functions. See, so that's why I'm saying the vagus nerve stretches to the heart. So now it senses, it feels. See what I'm saying? So it carries on a life of itself. That's what I'm telling you, man. That's why you niggas got good feelings. And listen, English is a Germanic language. If you look up the etymology, I know not too many of you niggas know what etymology means, but motherfucker, that is how you break down the code of a word. That show you where this word come from. If you look up God, G-O-D, okay, and you look up the etymology, it will tell you gut, G-H-U-T-T, like a gut feeling, because nigga, that's God. You are God, nigga. God put this in your, that's what I'm telling y'all niggas, man. You gotta stop this madness talking about you a sinner and your body is eating this shit, because that's bullshit, nigga. God didn't put no fucking evil. And I got to go there with you niggas. I don't believe in it, but I'm just giving you concepts and putting things in context. God did not put something evil in your fucking body, my nigga. I mean, listen to yourself. Now you say in one instance, God don't make mistakes. God, you know, he's not evil and this, that, and then you turn around and say that he put something evil in your body. Like, what the fuck do you niggas be thinking? What is wrong with you? Nigga, this is a divine vessel, okay? I mean, anything that you want to do, you can do it. It's just facts. If you want to go gain 1,000 motherfuckers, I done seen people 600 pounds and they body stretch out to the point where now you ain't gonna be healthy. I'm not saying that you should go do. I'm just showing you the greatness of what God has put in you. That's what I'm showing you. Not no carnal evil shit that you niggas is talking about. You niggas is on cheap dope, man. Real talk. Okay. Now it has the longest pathway from head to abdomen and is also known as the tree of life. So you gonna look it up. I ain't finna argue with you. Like I say, I'm not finna waste my time with it. And I'm not talking to the beloved, because I already know if you hear you in a divine state of mind. I'm not finna be wasting my time arguing with no ignorant ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? A nigga who don't even know the system within himself. Nigga been alive for 20, 30 motherfucking years. Can't tell you about no vagus nerve. Nigga can't tell you about no part of the brain. Nigga can't tell you about no part of his skin. And he live in the motherfucker. So what the hell I look like arguing with a dumbass nigga like that, man? I mean, come on, bro. At the end of the day, I look like a fool. I'm just gonna put the facts in front of you. Okay, I'm gonna put them facts in front of you and let you roll with that. Okay, now I'm gonna take me a promo break. Y'all see the rolling band up there, baby? Fuck with me. If you feel like the information I'm putting is right and exact, you know, if I'm saying something that you didn't know, because now I'm a teacher, you know what I'm saying? And for me to teach, I gotta say some shit you ain't never heard before. Okay, so if you feel like I'm preaching, I'm not sorry, let me break that up. I'm not preaching. If you feel like what I'm teaching is right and exact and it's helping you to become a better person or whatever it may be, man, support the brother. Get with me on the email so we can really put something in motion. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Us coming together, being loyal to each other as a people, and understanding what we got to do to take back our righteous place on the throne. Okay. Now, like I say, the website and the motherfucking Patreon coming soon. I'm gonna have different tiers for the family. If you balling on the budget, we got something for you. If you know you up there and you want that deity level, you ain't really worried about the pockets. I'm gonna take care of you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna break you, but goddamn it, I gotta do what I gotta do. Just like you got, man, I know a lot of you work for that cracker, so you got your 2 weeks. You know, you work for your little time and you get your money that 2 weeks. Goddamn it, I gotta make sure I have mine coming because I'm not working for no cracker. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. And like I say, I appreciate the family. I appreciate you because that showed me it's not even about the money. You know what I'm saying? What it's about is the mindset. You understand what's important. And at this late date, it should be a damn sin for us to be spending bread with anybody other than ourselves. If you can't find you a righteous black cause to put your money toward, motherfucker, put it up. Okay, put your money up. Just put it up. All right. So that's that on that, family. Again, get up, look up there. Don't be shy, because if that goddamn collection plate was rolling around, your ass would have dropped a cool 50 burger in that motherfucker by now. You understand what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna get on the power for that, and we moving on. Now, so this is what I was talking about. So you see, look at this. Now you see how the map is mapped out. See how it just stretches all across the body. Now I understand this is a micro version of what I'm showing you over here, which is the whole nation. See what I'm saying? Now this is the transmission grid. Now what's funny is right in the middle here, you got a man. See how they got the man right there? Huh? That's funny. And then they got the transmission lines run. Now, you got a lot of transmission line ran towards more of the East Coast, or, on the east side, because, well, that's where the first motherfucking colonies were set up at. Okay? So all in, all in here. You got all where the British and shit came and sailed in, the Portuguese and all of that. So you got a lot of transmission lines coming through here, just like the first couple rail lines, I think, was in New York and Pittsburgh. The steel factories and shit, Pittsburgh. So you can see where they was, the piping and shit. The Pittsburgh is all in here, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere all in here, I don't know. But you can see where the steel come into place because they running them damn lines and shit for communication. Okay, and this is from FEMA. All right, so I don't want nobody to think I just drew no damn map and put some lines on there. God damn it, this coming straight from the government. Okay. Y'all deal with that. But I'm just showing you how they looked at the human body. That's the main point I want you to get. They looked at the human body, the same human body that you old confused ass niggas is calling sinful and evil and carnal and shit, and finding out how to make life easier for you, because God didn't make no damn mistake. I mean, damn. I'm gonna stop saying God, because I don't want you niggas to get, the creator didn't make no damn mistakes, okay? And everything that the creator put down on here, we could use for our benefit if we paid attention. But some of you niggas so damn broke, you can't pay attention. That's what I mean. And if these damn celebrities ain't telling you what the business is and how to think and how to move and how, nigga, y'all niggas not doing, y'all not moving on nothing. Y'all only find shit important that if LeBron James tell you to vote, or motherfucking the baby, he come out with a good song and see feelings. That's the lower part of your mind. Feelings. How do you feel? Oh, he's saying it. Oh, he rapping about the same shit I'm going through. Well, goddamn it, listen. Fuck all that talking. What is these people doing to help you? See, that's what anybody can just say some shit. Anybody can just, put some words together, make a good song. If I'm getting paid for a motherfucker, yeah, okay. I'm looking at listen, this is what y'all got to read between the fucking lines. They see the climate of the situation. Now, they understand that any publicity is good publicity. So They latch on to a crisis, make a song about a crisis, make you feel like they one with you and understand where you coming from. And meanwhile, they on the other side of the goddamn earth with their feet kicked up, sipping some goddamn mimosas, watching the damn streams go through. Watch you dumbass niggas. Yeah, well, that's my favorite. And yeah, man, listen, I understand entertainment is entertainment. The way the human mind, we want to be entertained. I get that. But y'all niggas need to make a clear distinction between who is for you and who is for your money. Okay? I mean, damn. And you niggas just, it's really ridiculous just to sit, because I just sit back and watch. You niggas fall for the same shit every time. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get off. You got that Megan Thee Stallion motherfucker. Okay. Now, she was on Time Magazine talking about women, and that be my thing. That's why I emphasize, bitch, I'm not for humankind. I'm for African kind. I'm not for the people. I'm for my people, okay? Because you get these weak-ass celebrities, and the first thing they'll do is talk about, all women. See, right there. All women face this, that, and the third. Bitch, I'm not talking about all. I'm talking about black women. When I said, I didn't just say the woman is, I said the black woman is God. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm putting emphasis on where I come from. Now, you get the first thing they want to do is, well, it's not a black problem. It's a world. Bitch, it's a black problem. Okay? I'm not saying it don't happen, but I don't see a lot of other races get killed on camera and shit. Okay? When I did my research on ICE, I seen that the black people was the ones that they raised their bond for. Okay. I seen that it was 44% black people in ICE. Okay. So I'm not for everybody, because everybody ain't for me. That's what you niggas need to understand. But some of you old bitch ass niggas with your hoe ass tendencies, what you want to do is you want to latch on to another group and hopefully they feel for you. Bitch, they not going to feel for your weak ass. You know what I'm saying? They not finna feel for your weak. You a traitor. That's what you are. Listen, if another race came to me and I know that we doing them bad and you come to me looking for some refuge, bitch, I know you a traitor. So I know I can use you. That's exactly what happens. See, and y'all niggas want to go latch on to somebody else's struggle, hoping that when the smoke clears, they accept you. You a bitch ass nigga, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all niggas be talking like y'all about it, but you just want to make excuses for you want to make excuses. Oh, well, what if you had a son or a daughter? Bitch, they know. Just like when that black dude off that little white kid a couple weeks ago, they didn't waste no time locking them. You think they don't know if they had kids what they'll do to you, dumbass nigga? They know you not gonna do shit. We can still make another motherfucking commercial. You bitches talking about say their name. Listen, you take one of mine. I'm gonna do more than say their motherfucking name. I can promise you that, and I'm not gonna say no more. Okay, come on up out of here. Now we dealing with the electricity. So that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying to y'all. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you look, okay, because we dealing with, now this is a transmission line, but we dealing with another version of it. Now coming to an independent version. Now this is one of the overhead power lines. And it's funny that it's an overhead power line because I'm gonna show you a glyph in Egypt where it looked like it's hands on this, the JED column, and it looked like that the hands of the JED column is pushing the electricity up. See, so even, bro, man, this is not a coincidence. Even they damn architecture, even they, electrical work, these motherfuckers, in the name, they paying homage to what they seen on the walls. So, bro, I don't have to make up that these people done stole from us. Y'all niggas look, well, the white man got electricity. The white man got, he's the light of the world. He's silver. Bitch, you a motherfucking fool. They stole our shit. Bottom line, I can prove everything I'm saying. And if you one of them niggas who use your reptilian brain and don't understand because in your head, Africa and black people is lowly, bitch, fuck you. That's all I got to say. I'm not here to convert nobody to shit, nigga. Either you got your mind right or you don't, nigga. And if you don't, die out. Please do us all a favor and just get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, because we can't keep dealing with people like this. We just cannot. You know, at this time, we got our beloved dying at alarm and race. They on we on camera getting just slaughtered, and you niggas thinking it is cool to just dance your pain. Niggas want to dance their pain away. Motherfuckers want to sing and man, look, if that what you want, look, then have it. That's not my way. I'm not finna settle in my misery, you know, trying to sidestep the problem, and you know, I'm gonna shimmy on over here and dance the night away, or you know, I'm gonna get y'all niggas on these drugs and shit. Y'all is weak. You gay niggas is out here gay. You wanna go? You weak. You weak. Holler at me if you got a problem, my niggas. I pull up. Okay, I'm not finna do no internet beef. I'm not here for all that. I'm telling you what the fact. And goddamn it, that's just what it is. Okay, you niggas is sidestepping every problem. All right, but that's not the message. Let me get back. Okay, so now you see the overhead power. Now, if you look at the coil, this would have been you got the large induction coils right here. Okay, you got your copper winding shaft. Okay, this the copper winding right here. The bar magnets. Now, when you look at the transformers on here, that's the ump. Now, when you listen, y'all gotta understand symbolic picture or just symbolism. Period. Now, the Y scepter, this staff right here, which is right here, and they use that as the steel too, because the steel it intensifies the electric current. All symbolic, and even they put a damn electrical. A steel rod again, Pittsburgh Steelers, and you see what on the map I just showed you around the nation, around the country, where they had most of the wiring and shit and electrical poles in the east over there, you know, near Pittsburgh and all of that good stuff. Now, I mean not well, you know what I'm talking about, over there on the east. My bad. Now, see on the they got the bar. And now, if you create a generator, I'll be looking at just looking at shit. That's how I just get down and spend my time. But to get a generator going, I believe that's what they usually put two magnets on each side. Okay, and that create the I want to say the electric current. Oh no, that's the magnetism. Okay, and then they get the copper wiring. And they'll run that from a battery usually, and then you know you have some kind of centrifugal force where that motherfucker's spinning and everything. Now, I just gave you a brief overview with it, but the point I'm trying to make is you can understand where they was getting at to create the electricity. You got the steel in the middle, you got your wiring and your coils, you got the U magnet, then you got your bar magnets. Okay, creating that electromagnetism. Okay. I mean, that's just what this is, bro. And ain't nobody can tell me no different. See the transformers here. Now, when you see here, now the transformers is what rev up or intensify, like I said, the electric current. Okay. Now, the ump is representative of life, if given life. So now what does the electricity do for you? I mean, it can give you life. You know, it keep your refrigerator running, now, when I say give life in this instance, watching TV, because I know a lot of niggas base their life on watching TV, and that's how y'all get y'all everything the fuck you know. So the TV, hair dryer, different things like that. So that's bringing life. But also this Y scepter is, it's not war so much as war, but I'll put you in your place. That's what that means. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is you got to respect that Y scepter because that's kingship. Okay. Now I know y'all know about Saw and Isis and shit, but Set, which is where this Y scepter come from. See, if you see Set in the Egyptian, and I'm gonna post a lecture about the different Egyptian guys and what they stood for, so we can get an understanding. So Set, okay, was actually the patron deity of Egypt. He was the first deity. When you go to the first, even before the first dynasties in Egypt, you see that Set was the patron deity, and the Y scepter was where you see Ptah holding the Y scepter, okay, meaning rulership, And you shit, they'll go to war with you if they got to. So now what it means, if I got to put something on you, I will, which is the same thing with electricity. If you get your ass down there fooling with that electricity and you don't know how to hook the wires up, you don't know what to, bitch, you can kill yourself. Okay? So just like it can give you life, it can take your life. That's what this is what it's doing. This is what it stands for. Bro, and trust me, if this don't get you, my next couple slides, that's going because I'm gonna show you how even they greatest inventors, you know, Tesla and shit. What's that motherfucker? Volta. What's his name? The one they claim that not Henry Ford, the one they said created the light bulb, Thomas Edison. Yeah, all of them niggas stole from Egypt. I'm finna prove this shit without a shadow of a doubt. If this don't, you even see the damn lines up here. See the line? And then you see the lines here now, of course, it's kind of, you know, it vary. Okay, it vary, but at the same time, nigga, that's the same shit. Okay, it's the same shit. The transformers for the unks, you know, to get to intensify the life that you give it, you know. But if that motherfucking transformer, one of them wires fall off or something, bitch, you can kill yourself. Okay? Now, this is what I was talking about here. Now, this is in the Temple of Dendera. Okay? Now, I got a excerpt from a book that tell you Wallace, I think his name was Wallace Budge. Now, was it Wallace Budge or was it? Anyway, I got it in this. I think it was Wallace Budge. But anyway, he showed and proved that the damn Egyptians used the AC current and they had a DC battery. See, when you plug let me come on in here, so when you plug your charger up, let's just say your charger, okay? The electricity flowing through the wire is AC, which is alternating current. So it alternate where it goes. You see what I'm saying? Now, when you plug when you plug the charger head to the wire, that's AC. The cord that plugs into your phone, it changes to direct current. See what I'm saying? So they were saying that they had AC already, because you can only use the sine wave is mostly used for AC current. Okay, or I should say alternating current for AC. So they already had, because that's when you see Apip, the snake. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see the king Horus or Ra, you know, finna strike the snake. And now when you put a line through a sine wave, what do? You oscillate the sine wave. So they understand. And now the sine wave is electricity. Okay, but the sun also produces a sine wave. And see, that's why they would have a tomb, which is Atom in Egypt, riding on a snake, riding on the sun, because a tomb, the atom is you got your wave particle, and that's all that light is. It's a wave particle. So the wave particle is riding on the sine wave to Earth. The rays from the sun, the waves, the atom wave hitting, you know, and then when they tell you when you want to change your paradigm, you have to focus, because the observer changes. The atom changes with the observer. See, so when you're not looking at something, not paying attention to it, you know, it could be anywhere doing anything. But once you focus in on something, that's why focus is so important. Once you focus in on something, you collapse the wave. Okay? Our people was fucking y'all don't understand the level of science these people know. Like, y'all niggas, y'all looking at it as demon and primitive. Bro, y'all really have no fucking clue. Okay? I mean, it's y'all niggas have no clue. And it's sad, because it's us. That's us. The black people who they said didn't do shit, didn't give nobody shit, didn't attribute to nothing. That's us, nigga. We gave them everything, from the damn zodiac, the same temple of Dendera I'm showing you right now. This same temple. You can go see the first, I ain't gonna say the first, but you can see one of the first zodiac known to man. They already got the cosmos mapped out. So how long had you have to been studying the cosmos in order to map it out and then put zoomorphic energy with it? Y'all niggas not hearing me, bro. They know primitive people doing no shit like that. And if you a cracker that came out the cave, and they say that whatever they started 2,000 years ago, if it take 2,100 years to come out of one zodiac house, how the fuck do you expect me to believe that Ptolemy or any other cracker, seen all of the damn zodiac and mapped out every house? Not only that, most of the damn constellations is in the southern hemisphere. Bro, the white people just got in the southern hemisphere not even 100 years ago. So how is you knowing different stars? And does this make sense to you? This is what I'm saying. I can prove without a shadow of a doubt we was the light and still is the light of the world. I don't have to go to no feel-good books. Nigga, I can go to our artifacts. I can go to our temples. I can go to our architecture. I can go to our everything, and you will see that I can't make this up. But back to the lecture. Okay, now, so you see what I was showing you. This is the Jed pillar, the Jed column. You see how the arms is holding up. See how they holding up electricity. And what do you call this? The overhead power lines, because the power lines is over the ground, not under. You see what I'm saying? So, this is the same concept that we have today. And you can see that, now maybe they didn't have telephone. I don't get that far. But what I'm going to say is, for them to have this concept laid out already, they had to have a mastery of electricity. Okay, you see the snake. I told y'all the snake represents the what? It represents the wave. When you dealing with occurrences throughout a period of time in technology or electrical, whatever, you usually seeing that sine wave. Now there's different kind of waves for the sine, but you got the what is it called? Not jigsaw, but I guess the saw wave somewhere is kind of like little triangles and shit. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm just showing you that inside this bulb, okay, is the electricity, and that's what you see in the light bulb. Goddamn, hold on. You see that light bulb? I know you really can't see it, but it's a coil. See what I'm saying? It's a coil. I know you can't say it's a poor example, but if you look at any light bulb, you will see some filament or some wiring. You see what I'm saying? So that's, matter of fact, let me turn this damn thing out so y'all can see it. Okay, I just want y'all to see. So you see the coil. Okay, and if you look inside of the damn thing, it's wiring that's got the coil in it also. So this is not no far-fetched shit, family. This ain't no shit that you can't prove for your damn self. Okay, you can go prove this for yourself. All you gotta do is go to Temple of Dendera, put in the Temple of Dendera light bulb. Dendera is DENDENDERA. DENDERA. Okay, and that's a light bulb, and that's where what is it called? Star Wars get the lightsaber. See, that's bro. I'm telling you, that's where they get the lightsaber. Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. Luke is Latin. I'm sorry. Luke is translated in Latin to Lucius, which is light. Okay, so you got Luke Skywalker, the light that walks the sky, the sun. That's what. And then you got Darth Vader. That's just the darkness. Okay, so you got the battle between dark and light. Nigga, every movie and shit you see really is based on the same thing. If you go read the Assyrian drama, which is the Egyptian story, you will see damn near every story after that is based on the Assyrian drama about Osiris and his evil brother Set, cutting his body up and this, that, and the third. This is the same stories. Okay, so you got the filament, you see the lotus right there. Okay, and anytime they talk about India, lotus, you know where they got it from. Okay, because they try to even Kamala Harris mean the lotus of India, some shit like that. So you know where they got it from. Okay, black people went over there to India and set that up and civilized. Well, they ain't civilized because they still backwards, but went over there and did their thing years ago. Okay, I'm not even finna. Orissa over there in India is Osiris. Okay, the city of Orissa, that's for Osiris. Okay, bottom line facts. Argue with your significant other, argue with your mama. But you see right there the JED pillar holding up the electricity and being the catalyst of how the electromagnetism flowed. This is facts. Okay. Now I told y'all I was gonna show you. Okay. Now this here is the Tesla oscillator. Now I told you what oscillation is when it's a harmony in between the wave. Okay, so you see now, is that not the unk? Bro, is that not the unk? Do you see this the unk? Okay, do you see the JED pillar or the JED column inside it? Okay, it's and the Y scepter. My nigga, come on, that's the same thing. This is the same. So you can see how Tesla, because Tesla was working with Thomas Edison at one point in time. But see, Thomas Edison wanted to keep it as DC power. And see, another thing people don't understand is J.P. Morgan, Chase, the nigga the bank that's in the Chase Bank, him, J.P. Morgan, he was in cahoots with Thomas Edison. Matter of fact, he was funding them. See, but Tesla was the protege to Thomas Edison. But see, Tesla wanted to use AC energy. And Edison was like, oh, no, that's dangerous. He was stuck on DC. See, now the DC, that only worked to a certain extent. You couldn't power as many blocks and shit as you would with using AC. Why? Because it's alternating current. DC just runs straight, or it's direct, but alternating current goes all over. So therefore, you cover a wide range, and it's more efficient. Okay, so when Tesla, didn't when Thomas Edison wouldn't acknowledge Tesla's work, he pretty much just shunned him and got him. Tesla said, "Man, well, fuck this, I'm going on my own." And Tesla started showing the fuck out. And then next thing you know, J.P. Morgan stopped fucking with Thomas Edison. And matter of fact, Edison ass, it was when they was, what was it, like an execution. And they used one of Thomas Edison batteries and, man, botched the whole goddamn execution. The man had the man under electric chair for I don't know how long, man. This nigga, he was roasted. The motherfucking insides was on fire. It didn't even kill him instantly. You see what I'm saying? So that was a big, that damn near shut J.P. Morgan and them down right there. Okay, and I'm not gonna get into, but if y'all interested in that, y'all go watch that. If you got Amazon, it's a show called the damn, what is it called? The Men Who Built America. I think that's what it's, the Men Who Built, and they talking about what's his name? The Commodore, the Vanderbilt. They talk about Vanderbilt ass. They talk about Rockefeller, okay, yeah. And they talk about Carnegie, and they talk about J.P. Chase Morgan, okay, and talk about how they came to they claim to fame. And a lot, I'm telling you right now, see, that's why we trying to y'all talk about voting and shit. Y'all niggas need to go watch that, because it was a point in time. See, the business and the government go hand in hand. I know but I gotta tell y'all this. The government and the business go hand in hand. Do you understand what I'm saying? So whenever Rockefeller was going out there, he had the steel companies in Pittsburgh and different things like that. Not oil. The oil companies, okay? See, what he would do is, he'll go buy it and then shut it down and then, have his own place running so that it won't be no competition. Monopoly, pretty much. They running monopolies. Now, whenever Carnegie and them was running monopolies, you had the people get upset. Okay, that's just like Carnegie. He was out there. Now he was with the steel. He was out there in Pittsburgh at the steel company, and he had a right hand man who was out there pretty much working the shit out the workers, but he was threatening to lay some of them off or something like that. I forgot. So what happened was they had a what do you call it when you what you call them when they on strike? They had a strike. Yeah. So what the manager did under Carnegie, he hired some some outlaw people, and these it was kind of like a detective agency, whatever. But these niggas just start opening fire on these motherfucking crackers. I mean, just killing them. You know what I'm saying? So you had, and that right there brought a big right after the Industrial Revolution, it brought a big shift in not only the economy but the people. So the point I'm trying to make is this right here with this voting shit. The Carnegie and Rockefeller and Morgan and them, they bought a president. See, they bought the president because they wanted their business to stay intact. Carnegie had built this damn, what was it? It was like a club or something. Built the damn club, and it was like it flooded the city, and it killed a whole lot of people. You see what I'm saying? So that one, the people wasn't fucking with Carnegie in there for a while. So what they did, they understood that they was trying to bring with Teddy Roosevelt. See, he was the one that was against Rockefeller and them and actually fought. Well, that fought for the people. But up until then, Carnegie and them was paying for their president so that they wouldn't put in policies to stop the big business. See what I'm saying? So y'all niggas talking about voting, bro. This is old news, my nigga. Okay, if you're not putting, and they understood, you got to put in your own representative, not you buy your own representatives. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so I had to get with that and had to show you, you know what I'm saying, because this is prolific. This is prolific. I'm getting back on track, but this is prolific. You got the greatest cracker that they can, invent that they got, and he is stealing from Egypt. And even Einstein, okay, even Einstein had the guys, I don't want to call them guys, but just for context, that he had the guys of Egypt on his when he got his Nobel Peace Prize, he had the guys of Egypt on his podium. Okay, these are facts. So Einstein was studying Egypt. Okay, Tesla was studying Egypt. Okay, I mean, damn. I mean, is you gonna refute me? Is you gonna tell me that's not the same damn model? Is that not the same model? Got the two arms. You got the two arms, which is the bar magnet. Got the U magnet. And that's the river, the electromagnetic river right there. See what I'm saying? And then they got the triangle right there. I mean, damn, cause that's what I'm telling you. See, in the sine wave was found in the triangle, because when you look at the radius of a circle and then you draw the tangent and shit, you get that triangle. Okay, so that would be a part of this sine wave. Man, I'm trying to tell you something, man. I'm trying to tell you something. Now, still dealing with the coil. Look at the DNA sequence. You got adenine, thymine, cytosine, guanine. Okay, you got your base pair, your sugar phosphate backbone, all of that. Okay, then you come over to the Americas. Not only is he black, I don't know why they don't never show the blacks in America like this, but then you see the two snakes. Okay, and what are they in? In a winding motion, like a DNA sequence. Why? Because again, I told y'all that snake is symbolic to a lot of things: energy, waves, different things like that. So even the first church was called Hagia Sophia. Ophi is the snake, and that means wisdom. Okay. Now, what is the correlation between the snake and DNA? Okay. Now listen, I told y'all the sine wave, like a snake, and the sun sends particles that ride on waves. Okay. Now, when you look at the sun, the UV rays it directly impact the DNA, whether it mutates it or whatever the case may be. But the sun rays, the UV, impacts the DNA. So now you got the snake or the sine wave, okay, with the atom at the end of it, and that's why you got the snake chasing the egg, because it not only is it the sun, but it's the atom, because on the end of the wave particle is the atom. See so there you go right there. So now the snake is representative of the wave coming from the sun. See? And the DNA is impacted by, symbolically, the snake. See? And even God in the Bible, his highest order was called a seraphim. The seraphim is the fiery serpents. I mean, damn, the sun is a ball of fire, the hydrogen and shit, it's hot. So you correlate that to fire, and then God, you think Now, listen, I'm going here with y'all because I hope y'all can understand this. God is not the sun, okay? That's a manifestation of the sun. But in the way we look at it, the sun is what give us life. It's what bring us, joy and happiness and sustains us, although it can kill you too. But on this aspect, it can give you life. It, makes you happy. So you can see how we look at God, the sun, as a part of God, okay? It's a part of God, not God, but it's a part of God. So and that's why in the Americas you had Quetzalcoatl as the serpent. So now you got the sun as a manifestation, a representative of God. Okay, it's fire, a big ball of hydrogen and helium, right? Okay, so the sun, God. What does it do? It sends the waves like serpents to Earth to not dictate, but to rearrange the DNA if necessary. So you got the snake, the fiery serpent. Okay, and even when you go to the Middle East, you look here, the snake again with and look at this, the DNA sequence. You go to the medical staff. Now you got the snakes, you got the staff. Okay, and then you had the wings on there. And what does the Bible say? The sun shall come and bring healing in its wings. They got that straight from Egypt, man. That's straight from Egypt. And then I can show you at the Hagia Sophia, they got something that look just like this. It's 3 snakes that's intertwined. They said a church now, and the snake is supposed to be the downfall of humankind. So I don't know how that worked. That you would have symbolism of the snake and the damn place is called the Hagia Sophia, intertwined snakes like this. Okay, that's at the church. So you can see that it can't be too evil because they got it all in the symbolism at the holy places. You see Enki in, I think that's Babylon or Mesopotamia. Okay, I mean, this is I'm lost for words because what else do I need to say? Y'all gotta, that's what I'm saying. The symbolism is very, very, very important. Okay. Now, what we're dealing with right here is the Kepra. Okay. This the Kepra. Hold on, y'all. Now, what's important about the Kepra beetle? First of all, I'm gonna show you what's important because hold on. Okay, yeah, okay. Now, first of all, I'm gonna show you what's important because the Kepra beetle, Jesus was also regarded as a scarab or the Kepra. Now, the Kepra is just rebirth. Okay, it's the Egyptians. This right here is the Egyptian symbol for rebirth. But what it is the dung beetle. Now, this coming from Saint Augustine, from Hippo, which was a Christian, not what is it, bishop? Well, he was one of the forefathers of Christianity. I'm gonna just put it like that. He wasn't no pope, but he was up there in ranking. Okay. Now he said, "My own good beetle, not so much because he is only begotten God, not because he, the author of himself, has taken on form of mortals, but because he has rolled himself in our filth and chooses to be born from this filth itself." Now, for y'all who don't know, the dung beetle, which is just like the name, it takes the shit. Okay, it takes the shit from the Serengeti and everywhere else, and it rolls it up into a perfect ball. Then it puts his kids in there, and it buries it. So then the kids got something to eat his way out of. Now, again, y'all got to understand symbolically, what does this say? Now, I'm gonna have to say this right here because even in Texas, they had to import some of these damn dung beetles because these crackers done fucked up the ecology so damn bad. Okay, they fucked it up so damn bad, thinking that they can just run pipes and this, that, and the third, and they don't know that the landscape they done fucked it up. See, so naturally is the best way to do it. That's God. That is a cycle, a normal cycle, a natural cycle. That's God, my nigga. Okay, what does the dung beetle do in retrospect? Okay, yes. Now, when you go to the Serengeti and the plains of Africa, do you know how many animals is out there? And do you know how big the turd is? Just one animal turd alone? You got plenty elephants out there, plenty wildebeest, plenty hippos and giraffes and lions. Think about how big these turds got to be. Okay, and in a matter of a couple hours, it can get real funky out there. Just imagine if they didn't pick up the trash in your local city for 3-4 days. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't pick it up, what would it be like? See, so Now, when the dung beetle gets the dung, we're gonna look at it. We're looking at irrigation because it digs a hole in the ground to put the dung in. Okay. Then it's also fertilization. Okay. So they fertilize the ground. That's a natural cycle because the animals eat the grass. Okay. They poop on the grass. Then the dung beetle goes and get the dung to put it in so the grass grows, even more abundant for the animals to eat it again, and the cycle goes on again. See, that's a life cycle. See? And when you look at now, why would the Egyptians put a dung beetle in the sun? Because again, like I said, they roll the dung up to a perfect sphere, just like the sun. They roll it most time from east to west, and that's where the sun set. It rises in the east and set in the west. Also, the dung beetle, when it's 12 noon, when the sun is at its highest, high noon, that's when a dung beetle flies. Okay, so just like the sun takes flight, and it's at its highest in noon, the Kepler beetle at 12 noon takes flight. Okay, so we dealing with the carekeepers of the ground. Now we dealing with more esoteric meaning. Okay, so the flight of the dung beetle at 12 noon, that's also symbolic. But then what else? Now, when you look at a human skull, look at this, the human skull, and this is the beetle. They look like the same. Now, when you take this into consideration, the sun rises in the morning every day. On a yearly account, the sun is born again in March. See, April. I'm sorry, not April. Aries is the first sign because it's the sign in March, and that's why Jesus is the sacrificial lamb to bring life into the world. Because when March comes, you got the Lamb of God, which is Aries, that's in the sign. That's behind the sun. So you got the burnt offering, okay, and the lamb is sacrificed. Again, they go to sacrifice, not actually sacrifice, but they say it's sacrifice to bring the light of the world. Okay, because the damn lamb is up being sacrificed by the sun, so we have springtime. See, all of this is symbolic, man. All of this is symbolic. All right. Now, what I was getting to was, so on the yearly account, you have the sun rising in March. Now the head is the start because we just broke down. Your head is what tell everything else what to do. Your brain. Okay, so that's the same symbolism for the Kepler beetle because the Kepler beetle is symbolized by the sun, and the sun is goes on the head of the year is Aries. Up here you got Amon's horns. Okay, Amon is the Amen, which is the ram. Amon's horns, the sun, spring. This is what spring is. This is where you spring out your ideas and shit. So, bro, you gotta understand that all of this goes hand in hand. It all plays a part, but it's the same thing. Okay. Now, the scarab or Kepler was symbolic of the sun, just as it rolls across. Just as it rolls across in a perfect sphere, so does the scarab roll the dung in the sphere and uses the dung ball as food for its young. So what else does it do? When it rolls it across the field, that's showing the resurrection because the sun, as it rolls, of course, it gotta die, but it rolls back around into a new day, the resurrection. And then you got the young eating its way out of the manure. Okay. And a lot of people say, I don't want to deal with that ish. I don't want to deal with that shit. That basically, I'm just gonna say, I don't want to deal with that shit. So that's why I said by Jesus, but because he rolled himself in our filth, so he died for our sins. That's our filth, and chooses to be born from the filth itself. That's just like the Kepler beetle. His kids is coming up from the filth, from the shit. The stuff we didn't want to deal with. It's eating its way through it to make it stronger. I mean, bro, that's nature, man. The nature, I'm telling you, we looked at nature for everything and wasn't wrong. Okay? Because these people say, well, man, that's just, y'all worshiping birds and eagles. Now, if I go to Japan or China and they got fighting styles called a praying mantis, this sounds like they was looking at a mantis to me. Or if they say the crane. You know what I'm saying? They do the crane. That's an animal, ain't it? So that mean they was paying attention to it, right? Or crouching tiger, hidden dragon. I mean, is them animals, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? So why is it in one aspect it's evil, but then when you come to another aspect, y'all niggas want to be Shaolin monks and shit? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay? I'm getting up off of that. Now, I'm done with that, family. You know, and this was a hard body lecture, okay? Now, if you love this, I'm telling you, man, y'all make sure y'all shoot y'all ass to my website. Make sure you shoot your ass to my Patreon, because I'm telling you, we going up. We going up. This is not no little, this is not no little instance. I'm bringing powerful shit, okay? Just like I dropped that blacks in China, man, that was some heavy scholarship, okay? Ain't nobody gonna be able to refute that, because I'm bringing up stuff that they own people are saying. Just like the old Mexican shit in Mexico, I'm bringing up Spanish and Hispanic archaeologists and shit that's saying that these was black people. That's exactly what they were. I ain't no Mexicans or no pale, none of that. It was black people that came here. You know what I'm saying? Because how is you, if you the Indian, okay, and y'all niggas know damn well in them movies, y'all only seen Indians riding on canoes and shit. Niggas wasn't riding on no ships or nothing like that, okay? Now listen, them stone heads and old McLean out there in La Venta and shit, you not bringing them 10, 20 ton stones on no damn canoe. You not finna roll it either, because they talking about they got this from the basalt, the basalt, what is it called? Reserves in the mountains out there in Mexico. Nigga, this 100 miles away and running. We talking hundreds of miles, man. So you not rolling no 20 ton stone 100 miles, 100 plus miles. You're not putting it on no damn canoe, because that bitch will sink you and the canoe. You only seeing that when the Africans come out there. Okay? You don't never see you don't see megalithic Indian stone head or Mexican stone head. You don't see that. Okay, so that just show you, and that's just like right now, it's showing you that we was there, we influenced the culture, we was the ones that matter. You know, we didn't come as no conquistadors or no conquerors, nigga. We came as priests, as teachers, as divine beings, my nigga, and put people on. That's what it is. And them same people we put on use that same knowledge against us. That's what it was. Okay, I know it hurt. We've been bamboozled. We've been done wrong. Yeah, but well, get up on your shit and do what you got to do. That's what it is. Okay, so again, I told you, I'm not for mankind, bitch. I'm for African kind. Okay, I'm for the blood of my people, my black people. Okay, and then that green down there is the what our land. Okay. Okay, so the blood my black people shed for our land, that's what I do it for, the RBG, red, black, and green. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, this is a real drill, not a fire drill. It's gonna come a day when we standing on top again, and hopefully I can be one of the ones that y'all stand on the shoulders of. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not stopping. Okay, I'm not stopping. All right, I do. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I do this for the family. I love to research. I love to put my people on. I love for us to become better and for our self-esteem to be greater. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when we can show that we can be loyal to each other, that's where the main change is going to come. So again, family, Patreon, the website coming soon. Make sure y'all support the brother. Got the Cash App and the website down. Cash App and the email down there. Make sure you get in touch with the brother if you need to. Again, we got to support each other. We got to support our causes. Any black righteous movement I can get behind, man, I'm steady, trying to spin with them. Steady trying to, show them that, hey, man, you got a brother in me. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got to get to, family. So again, I hope that this message touched you. Okay, I hope that you was able to get what you was supposed to out of it, and that you came out a better you, a better version of you. Okay, so I'm ending like I always in the family. I love you. Okay, know the enemy. Know the enemy out top. And until next time, Black Power.